not good. The fact that it stuttered for that long means this is gonna fail. And it failed. You know what? Now fuck. It backs again. Love switching monitors and having it freak the fuck out for no reason. So we do have a little bit to do before we start, because we've managed to actually get some bonds going, build in some supports. We have 2 A ranks finally.
Huh? You're serious? You really want to train with me today, Divine One?
Yes. I thought it would be nice to work together every once in a while.
That's so exciting. Thank you for carving out the time.
So, what am I in for, Lapis? What's your usual training regimen?
I start with some drills using different weapons, try a few practice swings, then do heavy lifting. I strap a weighted pack to my back and go for a long run. Sometimes I climb a mountain.
That seems like it would build up
Where?
an incredible amount
Where
of
do you
endurance.
do all of this?
Oh,
We
if
live
you're
on
going
a
to train with
floating
me,
island.
you'll need a pack too. I'll make you one real quick.
You're going to make a weighted pack?
Sure, it's not too hard. I had to make most things by hand back in the countryside.
Countryside?
I meant can't decide. I can't decide whether to make you a pack or not.
Oh, well, I'd love it if you did. I think it's really amazing you can make those kinds of things.
We got her lord.
Oh,
She's from the
please don't
countryside.
tease me like that.
I'm not teasing. Your crafting skills could be very useful on the battlefield. Would you be willing to teach me how to make a few things? I'd like to learn.
It feels strange to be complimented for such a modest skill. But yes, I can show you how to make a pack right now. Watch closely.
All right. Whoa! Your hands move so fast! Can we, go back a few steps?
Alright, what is an A rank?
Clan, you're looking bright-eyed and
Why are we
bushy-tailed.
here?
Yes, I'm feeling much better now that I've gotten some rest.
Good. Please try not to overwork yourself going forward, all right?
Listen, it's like I said. We stewards waited 1,000 years for you to wake up, and you're as amazing as I imagined. No, even more so. But I failed you. I'm supposed to make your life easier. Instead, I made you worry about me. I'm really sorry.
Sorry, you're doing a great job, Clan. It's really heartening to see how hard you work.
It is?
Yes, and not just that. I know you've always been there to support me, even since before I woke up. I find it quite touching how deeply you care for me.
Yes, well, of course I...
Clan, are you crying?
I'm just really happy. The Divine Dragon thinks I did a good job. I'm going to keep on doing whatever I can to help you out.
I
Good for
appreciate
you,
that,
man.
but
Good for
please.
you.
I know. I'll make sure not to push myself too hard.
Glad to hear it. I have something for you, Jean.
Medicinal herbs? Oh, this is quite a lot.
I found a place full of them in the forest, so I picked as many as I could.
Wow, thank you so much. This is going to make a big difference back home.
What you said about your parents really struck me. I want to help your family as much as I can.
Thanks, Divine One.
You
Hey,
mentioned
what
your
happened to your
parents
arm?
one time, and the
It's all
Divine
scratched
Dragon's
up.
like, I will
Oh,
give you $1 million.
Right
if you
after I
help
found the
your
patch of
parents."
herbs, I slipped and tumbled down a hill.
Oh no! Here, sit down, and I'll treat it right now.
It doesn't really bother me.
Please, Divine One, I'd hate for your wounds to stay open and get infected.
All right. Go ahead then.
Let's see here. You know, Divine One, I think it was good that I left the island to travel with you.
Yeah?
You're a very generous person, but you don't know how to be generous to yourself. As long as I'm around, no matter how little care you have for your well-being, you'll be fine. I want to pay you back 100 times over for all the kindness you've shown me.
Wow.
There. All treated. It should heal quickly now.
Thanks. And I'm glad
What's
to
up
have
with
you
his
along
height
too.
there? In that shot where they were side by side, like, what angle were they shooting Jean at that... Who else? Oh. Hell yeah, dude!
Thanks for letting me shadow you today.
Let's
It was
learn
no
about
trouble at
being
all.
A true man.
Did you gather any, useful data?
Tons. I have several pages of notes on the best ways to prepare and eat various tropical fruits.
Oh,
Prepare
okay.
and consume
not
tropical
sure I'd
fruits.
call that useful. Can I take a look at this notebook of yours?
Sure. I hope it's not too hard to read. My handwriting gets sloppy when I'm excited.
Let's see here. Fogado is a man of the people. He's so approachable, you forget he's actually a prince. He leads the Sentinels with a steady hand. He likes parties, loves gourmet food. He is good at all sports, except fishing. Tough but fair. Huh, you got me to a T. Guess you don't think I'm anything special anymore, huh?
What?
You saw him
If
do
anything,
all
I'm even
sports.
more awestruck. You're a man among men. But I didn't learn anything that'll close the gap between us. Feels like it's only getting wider.
You really think that? Okay, here's an idea. Let's you and me get lunch sometime.
Lunch, huh?
Yep. I'm gonna let you in on a secret that busts this whole thing wide open.
Really? Prince Fogado's secret to manliness finally revealed. I'll definitely be there. I can't wait.
Oh, and then we have B. How did this get to B rank?
Well,
I
I
don't
think
think
the
I've
spring is
ever
lovely.
had them
And doesn't
attempt
that
to
cool
hang out
water feel
on
nice?
purpose.
Yeah, I guess. But this isn't the Fountain of Youth.
That's all right. Yes, this is a normal spring, but you're still so young. You don't need the Fountain of Youth.
That's not the point. We came here on a quest to find a legendary fountain. I can't believe this stupid map was a fake the whole time. Oh, I'm such a sucker.
Aw, don't feel down,
We were
Amber.
5 feet away.
I
from the
also
Fountain of Youth
can't
and
believe
never
you're so
knew.
chipper about this, Chloe.
Even if it's not the Fountain of Youth, I'm happy enough to visit such a beautiful spring. It's so lovely that it might have inspired the tales of the Fountain of Youth to begin with,
I guess it is a beautiful little spring.
right? So
That
don't
is
be sad.
a lake.
Besides, I packed some food we can eat while we take in the scenery.
You did? Oh, yeah. Good move, Chloe. You always think ahead. Pretty scenery, a tasty lunch. This is turning out more like a weekend picnic or something. Woo! Weekend picnic! Wait a second. You planned this all along, didn't you? You knew this quest would be a dud.
You,
Does it matter?
you
I'm
found
too hungry
the
to
Fountain
stay
of Youth
mad now.
before me.
Bring on the grub.
To destroy
Here
it
you
so I
go.
would never
One
find
plate
it.
of dried fish eyeballs, just for you.
One of your funky folk food lunches? Now this quest is definitely a dud.
Okay, so we still need to figure out how to get... I want to see Chloe and Jean's full support, because we're close enough to it. Did I already do this for the day? Nope. So, here I could put Chloe and Jean together. And then, oh great, we've unlocked the A rank. We can never speak to her again. I wonder what new T lore we're gonna get. You know, these leaves are made of leaves.
If I worried you the other day, Divine One, I sincerely apologize.
What happened to the highwaymen attacking those tea shipments?
We supplied funds to heighten the
Brutal
caravan's
murder.
security. Then they let the thieves escape, which led our new security forces directly to their stronghold. I just came from giving the order to eliminate their base.
I see.
Brutal
They are
murder.
bandits, but they are still Fyranese, and I have now signed their death warrant. I would do it again, without hesitation. No one, not one soul, can be suffered to violate Fyrane's peace.
But it must have been a painful choice.
It wasn't. Anguish is one of the few privileges not afforded to those in my position.
I know you have to harden your heart.
She
but
murdered those
you have a
people
heart
over
all
tea.
the same.
Your empathy is appreciated. There is nothing I would not do to protect my kingdom. I would draw my blade for peace without hesitation. I have steeled myself for
Is
it
she
all
the
my
crown
life.
princess,
Even
or is
so,
her brother the crown
I
prince?
find no satisfaction in what must be done.
Who
I worry
becomes
that is a mark of
ruler
weakness
when
in
their
me.
parent dies?
That's not weakness. It's kindness.
Why is she
it's the
making
same
these
kindness
decisions?
that's reflected in the Fyranese character.
You are most generous, Divine One.
Well, I felt really bad about murdering them, but I murdered them anyway. You better not get in the way of my kingdom's happiness, or we will kill you. Oh, cool. Cool again. So one of those is the Paralogue. I bet this is the future. Yeah, that's Northern Fortress, so... Oh, yes. 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 You're saying that, Scion, but I see what I'm truly doing right now. My issue is, like, so you're saying I should do this next chapter, but I got a Paralogue to do. Who's my quad dancer? For one, you need your ring back. Not violence. You're right.
I'm ready.
Mostly because I figured out why she is good for Ike. And it's that her build is made to be defensive. And occasionally she attacks with her defense instead of her attack, right? That's her whole bonus. So if you get, like, maxed dex, you're gonna be doing so much fucking damage. Now, who gets to be quad dancer extraordinary? You know, honestly, I have Chloe here as an option. Well, actually, no. Hortensia. Her entire person is to be supported. Six move. So they both move the same. A berserker? What? What are you doing, man? He is shockingly high magic for someone who doesn't use magic, right?
Violet!
Yeah, this game gives the vibe that anyone can be anything still. It's just a little bit... They put a little spice on it, right? Like, it's not as obviously straightforward how you make everyone anything.
What is that? In the back there. Is that a throne?
This resembles the Holy Tomb. That's a place from my world.
What is the Holy Tomb?
It's where the goddess Sothis sleeps. For the Church of Seros, this is the holiest place of all. To ensure the safety of the tomb, a monastery was built atop it.
Okay. So, why is it
My
here?
question is which... There are 2 Holy Tomb maps, right? There's Death Knight in the middle Holy Tomb map. And then there's the isn't that in the Holy Tomb? Where does the Death Knight? Because that has to be the tomb, right? That's where the coffin is. Is that not the Holy Tomb? Where's the body of Seros kept? In the fucking cupboard? So this is the one where they're trying to steal all of the coffins and stuff, is what you're saying. The one where Edelgard shows her true colors or whatever. Interesting. Those feel like they would be the same place.
Only a very few know the legend of Saint Seros in the Holy Tomb. Saint Seros received power and revelation from the goddess, and with it, a sacred duty. She was to save the people of Fodlan and use her power wisely in order to lead them. Perhaps it's inevitable that we'd be guided here.
Why do you say that?
If the bond between us is to further strengthen, then you must face a trial here.
I see. And you want me to fight you, Byleth?
Show me whether you can wisely use the power you've gained on your journey so far.
Understood.
In your eyes, I see no hesitation. Good. Ready yourself.
I'm ready. And I won't hold anything back.
But if the Holy Tomb is where the goddess sleeps, then why is the goddess's skeleton sword in the fucking other place? Who makes the rules? Okay, yeah, I recognize this layout. What a map. What a map. Let's start looking around. All right, so there's crystals that could be destroyed. That's the protection element if we're keeping everything over from the other. That's the trick, you know. People expect you to put the skeleton into the Holy Tomb, but no one expects you to put. How am I supposed to protect all of these? So Jean can run here. He can take out that guy. He hopefully can take out. Left side seems safe. We need someone. That's the dudes next to Byleth. Oh, cool. We got $1,000 on them and 2 health bars. Yeah. Of course, all 3 of them have, you know, they in that classic way that they all teamed up, you know. Can these guys one-turn the crystals? If these guys can one turn the crystals, that's bad. Because the goal, like, there's a bonus goal here to protect the crystals, right? Like, that's how this map originally worked, so I assume that they brought it over. Well, they can two-turn them all the fuck they want, man. Like, I don't fucking care. You know what? We're gonna go for it. Also, wait. There wasn't a big fuck-off impassable altar in the middle of the map, was there? Like, what the fuck's that about? Is this who I want? I think so. Other than that, like, we need to do some inventory management. Manage items. Get rid of the radiant bow on you. The second radiant bow on you. Alchrist. Drop the iron bow. Put up this. Put up that. Have a brave bow +4. I don't know, man. It's been like a year and a half since I played the map, so yeah, maybe there was a big fuck-off altar in the middle that you couldn't walk through. I don't know, most people didn't play this one. They just, like, fucking teleport spam, comboed fucking Edelgard cross-map, no problem. You know, like, that was their plan. Let's fucking go.
To win the fight, keep your eyes wide. Always know where your enemy.
What are those things scattered around the battlefield?
Those are my targets.
What do you...
And I will destroy them.
I'm saying
Unless
Edelgard
you
is at
can
the
prevent me
bottom
from
of the
doing
map.
so.
Edelgard
I'll
is the
guard them
normal
well.
enemy in this map. Am I not correct? Isn't it the Flame Emperor? You teleport everyone around and then you fucking one-turn the Flame Emperor. That's what I was meaning. I wasn't meaning comboing with Edelgard. I was meaning beating the shit out of Edelgard. So that you one-turn this map without anything going on. Yeah. the Edelgard not joining.
I love it.
Damn, son. Radiant bow. Kill this fucker. And end their life.
Me?
Son of a bitch.
I'll do my best.
Alright. What about engaging? Can I...
Tell me where.
It's not that mid if you're in battle.
Victory.
Ready and able.
Wouldn't miss it.
My will is firm.
Is it a big problem, Dad, guitar?
The Divine Dragon looked right at me.
A good way to increase the energy.
It's not luck, it's fate.
I've got this.
I like the lyric version. I just wish they would play that every time. Anytime that they need to play it, required by law, has to be the one with lyrics. Oh no, the lizard is attacking me for 0 damage. That is very rude of you, sir. Sir? Sir. Sir, you're being very rude. These relics, these are... Sir, these are important relics.
I'll assist.
I had to stop you.
Please stop attacking relics, sir. Those are very expensive. We will charge you for those with your life.
It's not luck, it's fate.
I guess there's no reason to not sort of move here and do it. Because we want him to start forward as possible.
I'd rather
so
be friends.
We can rejoin the fight. Move over here to rejoin the fight. Who all... Okay, can I get in range for him? I can't. Or you can kill this one. Because... Alright, so we now know we need to upgrade her book. Because she's not one-tapping knights. Unless whatever happened there happened, then she does. So, you know, we gotta account for that in the whole system. Get the kill.
Think whatever
I'm
you
pretty
like.
sure she's not rejoining the fight. She's taking it out so that no one has got
Not a worry.
damage on a crystal. Also, there's no reason to not walk your bitch ass all the way around that guy and stab him from behind. This has a better chance of killing because it's like 283s in a row. Alright, we benched Diamant. Diamant is dead to us. He betrayed me for the last time. Hell yeah. So, actually, we're gonna... Ooh. Is there a bow? There is a bow. That was almost a grave mistake. And with the spaghetti bolognese.
For Lucia.
Alright, kill him. What am I supposed to do against monsters? Apparently everyone loves putting the spirits over here. Yeah, but like, what method by which do you kill the monsters? What? Ow, my body. Okay, he's not gonna get in range enough, so let's hit him with the staff of healing.
I'm not badly hurt.
All right, murder him.
It's not luck, it's fate.
Is he at level caps or something? Like, is he at stat cap? Like, the stat cap can't be like 20, right? He just had a bad level up, and he should have really reasonable chances to upgrade based on how we build him.
Talk about a good time.
You telling me I can't even fucking kill the fucking fabrication game? Come on, man. Bullshit. Alright, well, you know, we wait. I don't know why he has an antitoxin instead of like anything else on him, but might as well bring him in. Hit me for 7. See what I care. The lizard has moved. Oh, don't time fucking crimson. What the fuck are you doing? What am I supposed? Oh, look. Go for it. It's only a 55% chance that they murder you. They don't even murder you. Just get closer. Well, you should have dodged that.
Let's go. Victory is mine.
I don't know how good I feel about having him there in the middle of the battlefield. I do love that I can get EXP plus this soup on the
That must have hurt.
the classic core soup that lets you gain power beyond the world, beyond your wildest dreams. Alright. Honestly, I don't see the downside to putting a Radiant Bow on him even though he has low magic. He just murders people. I don't know what that is, but you know, when I get the opportunity. Hopefully he doesn't die. I don't know if I can make him not die. Okay, so who yeah, but like who do you get that from?
Thank you.
Alright, well, I guess I'll figure out how to get that from... There's part of me that wants to attack... Who am I more worried about dying? I'm more worried about him dying, so I'm gonna kill one of those.
As if I'd lose. I need to get stronger until no one can beat me.
Do we have enough bow people that, like, this guy isn't gonna matter that much? Who else has a more bow? Wow, she's actually almost made it back to the battlefield. That's crazy. Well, fuck me, I guess. Just go to the end.
Please stop.
I guess all the way the fuck back. It's like a beginning piece of the fucking puzzle that... Did I just, like, happen to move her one square too close? We know that he hits the 55, so actually, it would be best for me if I Brave Axe this one. Because that'll grab the first 2 hits of hit. And the 100% was the 55 hit that he got before. So, now, when I move through here...
Nothing left of you.
He still gets hit. But, he could have not got hit. Run on in. Accidentally rated items.
Great help.
rather be friends.
I also realized she just killed the dragon, which I don't think she did last time. And I kind of liked that. That move.
Now I have you. A good wind.
Now, what do I want to do here? I feel like I want to get close so we can like start doing some damage or something. Very rude. That was rude of all of them. Honestly, all those hits, very rude. Very not considerate at all. But combat art falling star.
I know just where to strike.
Critical hit, super effective.
It's not
Massive
luck.
murder.
It's fate.
I can keep going.
I'm pretty sure he's
Victory
fine
is mine.
because I'm pretty sure both of the archers
Ready
do
for a fight.
like 7. I don't know why.
I fight for my friends.
We got the proc though, so he's dead as hell.
To the death.
Well, that'd be very cool if he wouldn't murder you.
Please, don't worry.
Hit him with the brave bow. Easy murder. We are getting Fire Emblems to death right now. This still isn't good. But, oh, crit. Didn't even need to transform. Could have just used the axe. Would have had the same effect. Do a little healing.
Thank you.
Interesting. Did not expect.
Be mindful.
did he do the dance? What was it about?
Devoted to you.
Yeah, he fucking got me, dude. He fucking got me though. Cause like I don't have a counter. That will combat our bugs. Just for that bonus of being able to dodge. Just hit him with the javelins. Yeah, it's just a vulnerary that also does poison. Yeah, I guess, you know, let's leave. Alright, that guy's a sword guy mostly, so it's fine. Alright, join up.
I'm ready.
We do need like a secondary army to come up here and prepare to fight with fucking pilots, I guess. But I want to kill all three of the other guys because they have money on them. Money is important. Now, what's the plan? Oh, they warped him again. What? The warp strats. Whatever I'm going to do.
Better to act than to worry.
Ow. Oh great, I died. Because I forgot that he's a sword guy. Yo, what the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? You're gonna fuck me like that? You bullshit son of a bitch. Well, you know, I guess one thing, there's a couple of things that need to change, right? I think from here is fine. With one exception of like He has a fucking bow on him, doesn't he? Does he have a bow on him? We're gonna kill one of these guys. That
For Lucia.
hopefully is enough that when I run in here and do my heal, I should have equipped my axe as well. That's my bad. There's literally no reason to not sort of loop back around because he's running that way. Get as many people back towards this side of the battlefield as possible. It warps this guy, which is going to warp the other guy, which is... I'm not really sure what the plan there is. It just sort of makes him not matter that much. Like, that affects me less. Yeah, but that's less of a warp strat and more of just, like, deciding to warp for no fucking reason. I had no doubt in my mind that happens. You know, like that. The chances of that hitting is 0. That's impossible, actually. Could not hit me at all. Alright, so we come in here and we break out the fucking Brave Axe, I guess, because it breaks him. I'm so confused by their actions.
I'm here.
You are right, I do not care.
Goodbye.
I am not able to begin to comprehend the deep strategy levels they're on. Why is Spear Bitch the most powerful enemy I've ever faced in my entire life? I don't actively know if this is the right thing. Actually, it has to be, because he attacks last. That is good. Now we can at least try to do something to this fucker. But I don't think we can kill him So is it better to kill this guy? I think it's better to, like, attack this guy at least. No, that was the wrong axe. I wanted to use the brave one. I just see the fancy one, and I'm like, ooh, boy. Fancy axe. Because the first 93 misses. We know that. He gets the heal on the second one. And you hit him with the magic, and then that guy's dead. I think we're in an okay spot as long as no one dies this turn, which is a highly questionable one, because, like, I think Spearfucker and... I forgot about Warp Staff guy. He's... watch out for Warp Staff guy. He is putting in infinite work. Oh, I forgot the enemy does tunnel vision.
Don't stand in my way. Yeah.
Got it.
Hey, go shoot that guy, please. Thank you. 52 damage. Oh, good. What a guy.
I'm sorry.
I won't lose.
It is never going to not be funny that these guys just full send tunnel vision the crystals. What is he doing? What is he doing? That's 2 in a row of the 2 stand-ups that don't do anything for him. Can he get it? He can get it. This is...
I'll
We've
apologize
trivialized
later.
the problem as of now. As of now, there's one enemy up here. He's doing his own thing. We don't worry about him. And then there's, you know, we can find a way to kill these 2. Why isn't he broken? I thought we broke him.
My turn.
My turn.
Okay, we got him. We'll level up a little bit. Every single character is currently Fire Embleming the fuck out of me. You know what?
That must have hurt.
Come on. There we go. You see, this is why he's my son, and I protect him. Hit him with the magic.
I will atone.
What the fuck just error? Ding. Well, I guess we'll know about that sometime in the future. Who knows? I got more flying guys. What? He has such high resistance. What the fuck is that about? Hopefully this hits, otherwise you're in a bad spot and she gets brutally murdered. There we go, broken. Drop the sword on the ground, dummy. Dummy, drop the sword. Alright, that's gonna be lethal. Now we've set up that, like, basically we're gonna get 2 attempts at a fucking attack every time. He also has infinite dodge. I forgot about his infinite dodge technique. At least this does something. You know, like, we're doing a little bit.
I'm here.
Come on!
Okay, we chipped him a little bit. Staff, we'll get him to 37. That at least...
Sounds perfect.
At least seems to decrease the chance that this guy brutally murders me.
Sorry. Allow me.
All mine!
No.
Were you watching over me?
You know what? We wait, and honestly, we let him move one more. Hopefully, he's fucking warp guy. Oh well, there goes Alcris. Guaranteed to die.
I hope that I will.
Okay, well, you know, we can't do that. That doesn't. That would just happen. Bad. Time crystal, we go way back. I don't want anyone squishy. I guess, guaranteed.
Depending on the wielder, power can be used. That's why the heart of the one.
The heart. My heart determines how the
I'll help!
I'm not afraid anymore.
And then we run him over to the other side. And we go... And then Combo this. Oh, I didn't realize, I forgot again that he gains his weapon when he gets his power back. And
I'll be careful.
I'm gonna hope that, like, so we know that he doubles and he, how much is Alcris defense? Oh, okay, so honestly speaking,
Let's hear it.
I think it's safe for me to come here and, can we kill him? Like, if we had Alcris do his job, how many crystals we got? We got 5 crystals. It's time to get wacky with it. Because if this hits, and even if it really doesn't, it's just to sort of set up.
I'll help.
This is a little bit of setup. We really want him to hit. That is
I had
good.
no choice
We're in
but
a
to win.
good spot. Because the goal has changed. The goal is now murder. Hope to survive. Survive, which is guaranteed. This is guaranteed survival if you can't crit me. We're just trying to do as much damage as possible.
Why me?
And that hurts. But the hope is, and we have 2 shots at it, it looks like. The odds of this failing is nearly 0.
Sorry.
And it is now
Not done.
it is now extra 0. It is so 0.
Nothing left to teach.
That's not bad. As like the technically incredible number of quests, you receive a talisman and an elixir as a reward. Last I checked, I saved all of the crystals. Some of them got scratched, but none of them were destroyed. So I'm proud. I'm happy. I'm a good boy. I did good job. Didn't destroy any crystals.
I managed to win. Somehow.
Well done. Your fighting was magnificent. The trial is past.
I learned so much battling you.
Thank you. But your skills were quite strong even before we met.
Still, you've taught me so many things. You're an excellent teacher, Violet.
And that's kind of you to say. Though it helps that you have such raw skill already. All I need do is listen and give a little nudge to those embarking on a path. Your success here is the direct result of all the choices you've made before today.
I've always understood that one choice leads to another, but I'm worried what might happen if I ever make the wrong choice.
You needn't worry at all. By passing this trial, you've shown the truth of who you are, and you have your allies to set you right. Should you ever begin to stray, remember, I will always be by your side as well. To the very end.
Thank you. I'll continue on my path, trusting my allies to help me along the way.
You've clearly learned all you need to here. Shall we continue?
We can now max his bond. Which I don't, probably gets you, what would it get you? Does he start with the Sword of the Creator, or does he end with the Sword of the Creator? Riddles and mysteries of life. Wow, no animals in the weird tomb crypt thing that we full of crystals? Come on. Game's afraid to give me a good animal. You may say it's not good, but it does get stuck in your head. Good song. Just because you hate guitars. I just realized we probably have like a ton of stuff to collect over here because we have our first A rank. What are you talking about?
Thanks!
I have been doing a couple of relay trials. I do just sometimes click that random join button. Feels like a good thing to do when I want to play but not progress. As well, it does give you like items. Most of them are fucking not important. Yeah, to what? To what end? I've known the jukebox has been here. The game's like, music box, go to it. There are 5 song options, and I have 3 of them.
Hey there!
Order a meal. What are we eating? Where are we dropping, boys? We're gonna eat with Ivy and Diamond. And we're gonna eat meatballs and beans. I think a rare fruit would add an interesting
Get ready!
kick
I'm about to make
to
something
meatballs and
tasty.
beans.
La 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 la.
What's this? I think you'll find the flavor unexpected?
Lovely aroma.
It tastes good. Nicely done.
Well, you know, I have no idea what decides the food's outcome. I haven't learned that mechanic fully yet. Other than that, like, people have skills at different dishes. And those skill levels influence the outcome slightly. Hello.
Hey there! Well then!
Feel free to come again.
No, not dress up. He's perfect as he is. At him. But he maintains his friendship with me. Yes, we did read his notebook. They had no reason to take shots at us like that. They had no reason to murder us in cold blood like they did with that notebook. Speaking of notebook, we unlocked notebook stuff for other characters that we might not have known. Ally notebook. Hobbies: aiding the divine dragon. Talents: making pickles, memorizing poetry. Background: born to a family of holy workers, earned his position through his devotion to the divine dragon. Oh, there's like another one. Hobbies: hosting tea parties. Talent: identifying teas. Background: at a young age, she was a bit of a crybaby. When her father, the late king, died, she hardened herself in order to support her mother and brother. 5'1". He's only 4'7". So what pages do you unlock for each? Like, why do some people have 3 pages and some people have 4? Like, you unlock a page for first talking to them. Yeah, but like, why do I have 3 pages for Lapis when I only have 2 supports? Is like the first one when they join, the second one first level support. B supports are you would have 3 pages if you're B rank with them. Is that the system? No, just got to do the arena and then the friendship stuff, and then we're back out to battle. I'll go do. Since you want me to do the story one first, I'll do story then a DLC, and then that'll probably end it, unless we do both DLCs, depending on how the first one goes. You know what? Let's get some more draining on him. He seems to be quite
Hey,
powerful.
relax. Let's take it easy.
Claude, leader of the Golden Deer House.
This is not fair. Why do they let you fight the ghosts? The ghosts are just murderers. They just kill you most of the time.
I can learn a lot from you.
Like, yeah, it increases the bond between the fucking guy and the ring, but he's not wearing that ring.
I'm Fogata, Psalm's very own prince.
Probably going to put him in
I
there.
shall serve as your
Oh,
opponent
no.
today.
Oh, great. Oh, well. I was worried for nothing. Because he is low level, that man is
underestimated you.
That was fun.
brutalized.
Thanks.
Oh, also it's a radiant bow, I forgot. This
Fogata
mechanic
here,
is bad.
Captain of the Sentinels. Better be ready.
I'm Hector. Pleasure to
It
meet
should
you.
let you choose who you fight. so that you have some amount of actual strategizing.
You've gotten stronger. Good.
That was fun. Thanks.
What a level up. We walk over to the friendship thing, we do the friendship things with everybody so that they can hopefully become friends. Hello, I'm going to use the pool for power level. We got the conversation between those two, yay. Alright, we now know where do they need to go? They need to go here as well, because we're power leveling this friendship. We unlocked both, yay! We did it! Through the power of forcing people to hang out. Damn, who's hanging out? Who's hanging out with Ivy? Oh, Diamond and Hang. When did they all hang out? I guess in the battle.
Prince Diamond, I wanted to apologize for earlier.
What do you mean?
Not them.
I
They
failed
together.
to thank you properly.
I think.
Both for your discretion and for the gem you gave me. Please let me make amends by expressing my gratitude now. Thank you.
Oh, please don't worry about that. Brodia has a lot to answer for. Offering a token like that gem is the least I can do.
It's true, Brodia has invaded our lands many times. I often wonder how my people would have fared without that suffering and bloodshed.
I'm not surprised. That's why you don't owe me any gratitude. I hope you understand.
But you stepped in to help me. One person to another, in accordance with your values. That is why, in accordance with my values, I want to thank you.
I see.
This is
If
the
that's how
most
you
real
truly feel,
conversation
Princess
any
Ivy,
character
then
has
I
had in
accept
this game.
your gratitude.
It's all too easy for one individual to give a simple thank you to another. Apologies are much the same. It is when kingdoms are involved that it gets complicated.
That's true. My father was focused on our kingdom's affairs when he began expanding our territory by force. That singular focus is how things have always been done in Brodia. But that needs to change.
What do you mean?
My father is no longer here, but his influence remains. Change will take time, if there's an easier way. I haven't found it yet. I often wonder if I'm ready to be king.
I know exactly how you feel.
I apologize. I didn't mean to unload like that.
No, I understand. I'm actually relieved to hear that you have the same concerns I do. I am much more hopeful now for that future when you and I are king and queen.
Heya, Princess Ivy!
Hello, Princess Tamara.
Look at us, huh? Two future queens hanging out together like this?
True. I will rule Elusia one day, and you Solm. Beyond our royal status, however, we appear to have
true.
nothing in common.
It is in
I don't know
fact
if we're all
factual
that
that
different.
I will be queen and you
No.
will one day be a queen.
It seems to me that our appearances and personalities are direct opposites. Not to suggest either is superior, of course, but the differences are plain enough to me.
I guess you have a point.
I've never roamed my territory fighting bandits, for instance. I've never even been camping.
What? You've never been camping? Then you've never really lived!
Walls and doors were built for a reason. I see little point in sleeping outside of them.
You'll change your tune once you experience the thrill of sleeping under the stars for yourself.
Why would I... You know what? Okay, it would be rude
The
of me to
camping
refuse
arc?
an invitation from a fellow princess.
Camping
I
arc, let's go!
Woohoo! I'll start preparing for the big day. Get ready to have the time of your life!
It does promise to be interesting.
I want to eventually get to what Alchrist and Ivy as well, because I wonder if there's any hard feelings
You seem
there.
pale. I've just been thinking. About what? I'm scared of losing people, Chloe. Every day on the battlefield, people get hurt. Some even die. I've seen things that I could never have imagined back in my peaceful hometown. Doesn't any of this scare you?
Of course it does. And I'm sure we're not the only ones. But there are things we have to do, even if it means facing our fears to do them. That's the thought that drives us all to fight, day after day. It's what drives me,
We
at
talk
least.
about the fact that he is a fucking murder machine. He's one of the most deadly people on the battlefield.
Things we have to do, even if it's
He's
scary,
like,
huh?
It's scary
sure
that
you
people are
have some
dying on the
too.
battlefield at
I've
my
seen you
hand.
stand out on the battlefield without running from injury or death.
I suppose so. Thank you, Chloe. It probably won't ever get less scary, but that doesn't mean I'll run. Not when I've got a steadfast friend like you.
Steadfast. I like the sound of that.
Besides, you have an iron stomach, right? People like that are hard to kill. Although, if your stomach does hurt after eating something strange, see me straight away.
I'm touched by your concern.
I mean it, okay? Seriously.
I won't go dying on you, Jean. Not so long as you're watching out for me.
She's gonna fucking die, dude. I'm gonna accidentally get her killed.
What am I going to do? Does Diamant even understand how a future king should behave?
I heard my name. Did you need me for something, Citrine?
Oh,
Heard you were
no,
talking
I was
shit.
just talking to myself. Do you need me for something?
I just came by to let you know that I sent the nobles a letter.
You did what? Why? You promised you wouldn't make things worse.
Don't panic. I didn't mention you at all. I made it clear that I won't wage any wars, but will prioritize a prosperous future for Brodia.
Oh,
That should put a stop to the rumors, right? No more whispers of collusion?
yes, I believe that will do it. I'm sorry you had to resolve this, Diamant.
No. I should have sent a reply myself. I'm sorry that I passed my duty on to you.
And I should have been more direct. It was my attempted sweet-talking that led to the rumors.
How long
I
has
hope
Brodia
things settle
been
down
without
soon.
a king? Like, you think
I
in
miss
terms of, like,
dancing my cares
actual
away. And it's starting to feel like I'll never attend another formal ball.
That depends on how well I do my job.
You mean how well we do our jobs.
You're right. We'll need everyone to work together to bring peace to Brodia. I hope you'll keep pushing me forward, Citrine.
Of course
Like,
I
technically
will.
speaking,
We
in
are
terms of
close
royalty,
cousins after
he
all.
is now king. He hasn't
Practically
been
siblings.
coronated, though.
Yes, it has felt that way. I hope that
But
never
usually
changes.
monarchies are
Diamant,
instant transition.
would you like to play a game of tag? Just like we used to?
Are you sure you wouldn't rather play Princess?
No, I'm in a rare mood for tag. And this time, you're it.
Alright, time to go get our battle going. Need to remember to put the ring on someone, though. Oh. Fuck, I missed bonds. Oh, it's just one. It's just Ike.
Because of your work guarding the ring, I was summoned safely. You have my sincere thanks.
Forget the formalities. You spent all that time hanging out at the castle. You're like family.
They really, like, wrote maybe, you know, one line of dialogue for each of those, it seems. They're like, hey, let's have like, I'm gonna write 300 conversations about tea that are way more in-depth than anyone cares about. How about you handle every Bond
My new
conversation
moves are coming together
and
nicely.
make them all
Just
one
a bit
line?
more practice and I'll call it a day.
Who are you, sir?
And this spot, it's perfect for rehearsal. So quiet and empty. What is that?
You got some
No good.
weird
I'm trapped here. Is it my fate to
demons
die like this?
attacking this boy.
It's such a pity to be caught so unprepared. I'd have practiced combat as well as dance.
Hurry! You must get to safety now!
Who said that?
Oh, thank goodness. You can hear what I'm saying, can't you? Follow the sound of my voice. You can hide in here. There's a door to your right. Now go! Hurry!
I'm coming.
Is the northern fortress that frightening?
Yep. My ancestors designed it that way. Didn't want people to go poking around. The locals won't get near the place. They say ghosts wander the ruins. A haunted castle. Lately, some have heard a young woman's voice calling out from inside. Relax. That's just the local lore.
Then why did you make it sound so real?
Sorry. I shouldn't be talking. I've never even been there. Mom always told me to stay away so nobody would figure out the ring's location. There it is now. The Northern Fortress.
For an abandoned fortress, it's awfully noisy.
Wait a sec. The Corrupted! They've gotten in!
Let's go. We can't let them get the ring.
Let's get that ring, and in turn, probably that dancer. The person who mentioned dance.
Oh no.
Yeah, this place is swarming. Hang on. Divine One, look! There's someone here.
They have us well and truly surrounded. Again. Still, safer inside than out in the open. Thank you, Ring.
I was telling you to hide, not come looking for me.
How could I stay away? A talking ring? You really set off those creatures as well. I take it you're a princess, trapped in this unusual form by a wicked curse. Let me out.
Actually,
No need to persuade me, Your Highness. I'm not one to doubt an unusual story. Oh, spirit of the cards, cast your light upon the path before us.
You're a fortune teller, What are your cards saying to you?
Le Dragon. It means help may come from an unexpected source. I suppose we'll just have to hold off the beasts until it arrives.
I wonder what kind of tarot he's doing, or card reading he's doing. What is the dragon? In its selection, who are we dropping? Drop you for you. And give you Violet again.
Together!
Well, I guess she doesn't make sense for having Violet. Because she's a magic user, and his damage type is all going to be attacks, right? Are you Hell Yang giving her the Violet Ring? Like... What's her abilities? Yeah, but like you only dance once per use, so you should probably try to get use out of the other stuff, right? All right, that's fine. You know, I'll let it be. We do need to fix her inventory because she has jack shit on her. First we'll go with a healing. You know, men. And grab an Hellfire. Any space swapping shenanigans I want to do? What is it, like escape?
That guy's not here to steal. I think he's trying to protect it.
He's clearly no friend of the corrupted. Let's give him a hand. It looks like he could use one.
Oh. He's the escape. Alright. Interesting. So, we're gonna want... I fucked up. She should be here. Because if she was here, we could definitely make use of the ring this turn.
Shall we? Glad we met.
All right.
Who's he got up here? He's got people we probably don't do that much to. You know what? Go for it. If you want to attempt murder upon
as your steward,
that's fine. Actually, we can still use the ring this turn.
Let's do this.
It's sort of like stand
no mistakes
here, right? And then
where to?
We do this. We dance.
Allow me to demonstrate.
And there we go.
Did you see that?
Yeah, honestly, just go for it. Because like
Excuse me.
these corrupted seem pretty fun.
Think whatever you like.
That is so crazy. The fact that her damage goes from 13 to 33 on that proc is fucking nuts.
Let's hear it.
Yes.
Alright, well, we're gonna need to save that guy. Is this one of those, like, I have to talk to him with well, not Violet, but I have to talk to him with a Leer? Or is this, yeah, probably. Let's, murder.
Remember this.
So you only do it for the dance. What's the point of the remainder of existence as, Violet? Honestly, not that bad.
Me first! I want my life! For Illusia!
She's a 1% hit chance. That's adorable.
For the Divine Dragon.
I will endure. Unforgivable.
Up we go, friends. Honestly, do destroy.
You there. Are you hurt? Who are you? Don't worry, I'm not your enemy. I'm the Divine Dragon.
The Divine Dragon, you say? What do you know? My cards spoke true. Unexpected source indeed. Thank you. I am Seedal, a traveling dancer. I was out there rehearsing when those creatures appeared. A talking ring called me to safety.
A talking ring, hmm?
Yes. I believe it's a young princess who fell victim to some sort of curse. Isn't that awful?
Not a curse, exactly.
You know her story, then? Tell me, who is this mysterious ring woman?
Hand it
Yeah,
to
who
me,
is it?
and we'll find out together.
All right.
Bear your fangs, emblem of fates!
I am Emblem Corrin.
Corrin.
I'll fight with
Who would've
all I
guessed?
have. Thank you for finding me. I'll help ensure the path you decide to walk is the right one.
Thank you, Emblem Corrin. I'm sorry I kept you waiting for so long.
An emblem? Really? One of the godlike figures of legend.
Seedall,
So,
would you fight by Corin's side?
so I have.
We
so
could
I
use
have
your
a
help
problem.
getting out of here.
I know how this works, right? We have all these emblem rings, right? There has to be another emblem, right? Because who else is going to be the fire emblem? You gotta put it into every game. The crest of flames, crests, emblems, they're the same thing. You know, the fire emblem.
It would be my pleasure. This world, wonders upon wonders.
Huh? Did those doors just... We won't be able to escape the way we can.
Well, best to wait.
Divine One, as a dancer, I can raise your allies' spirits with my graceful movements. Please, call upon my ability.
I have to keep everyone safe.
Why do all of these enemies feel weak? Why are they like... Oh, because these are just like level 20 base fighters, right? Rather than being higher level fucking... Wait.
I was in such a rush earlier. I didn't notice the miasma all over the place.
The creatures must have brought it with them. Certainly wasn't here before. Use my power to dispel the miasma and open a path for your allies.
Emblem form can restrict those movements, create terrain to control the flow of battle. Its terrain effects based on the user's unit type. Unlike most swords, it's strong against that. It's a reverse sword. The Uno reverse sword. Target or foe adjacent to it from moving for one turn after initiates combat, engage attack. Oh fuck, they gave him Hyper Beam. Add an effect to an area, vein of ice. Why would I do that when instead I could...
Thank you.
Well, there we go. Murdering again. Let's get going. Everybody head off. It's time for the adventure forth. Sadly, there's not more soup to give power to my allies. So I will instead instruct them in the power of powers. Okay, I didn't expect these to be... I didn't read that these were all fucking wind maidens. Those was probably my first mistake. Oh, but the last one's a Thunderbane, so it doesn't fucking matter. kill that guy. Why? I don't know.
No choice
Look at
but
me
to win.
I guess. Boom. Bop.
I need to be more diligent.
I need to be more diligent when murdering my foes.
The choice is yours.
Well, you know, go up here. Are you within? Ah, damn it! You're just outside of range. Not if I
Don't
actually take
concern
one
yourself.
step backwards, though.
Sorry. Sorry for the trouble.
Then you use the mend stats.
Ah, great help.
That levels you up. Level 2. Let's see what those stats look like. You know, sometimes I find new ways to get disappointed by my units deciding not to fucking level up at all. Dance. Because this lets him move up here. And then he... Wait. Why wasn't he allowed to destroy the door? Oh, because he was standing directly next to the door. I forgot about the rules of what a bow is. Stand as little as you can in the miasma. Can we get in range? No, we can't. But we can if we do this. Damn. Because she's good at destroying things. Of her ability to be destroyer of worlds. Lets her do exact lethal damage to that door. There's some more. There's some floor soup over there. Honestly, do we have to even deal with all of this shit? Stand in the miasma, who fucking cares? Honestly, just end the turn and let them possibly approach us. But they don't, because they're mean. They're assholes, all of them. How far can... So, we need somebody to stop right here. And that means... Dance.
You have my respect.
Do we? Do we really have your respect? I wish he had an ability that made him sometimes be enough to be a leader.
I hear you.
You see, I still wish I had the ability to do the block thing that he used to be able to do. That was at least interesting. And like, self-healing has not come up nearly enough to be worth trading out that combat ability for.
Please stop!
I've been hit. Wait, do they get bonuses to their defense when they're in the fucking smog? Oh yeah, defense plus resistance plus 20. Okay. Murder.
Yeah! Think whatever you like.
Just a scratch.
I have to keep everyone safe.
This is cool that it's like
apologize later.
It's a buff for them, but it's a debuff for us, so you have to sort of decide what you would rather deal with. 'Cause I could murder this guy almost. Not enough. That means you want to stay at such a... You want to stay at ranges where they can't double up their moves onto you. And we dance. I enjoy that the Radiant Bow and the Killer Bow do the same damage to these guys. That's bad, but like, ooh, that guy's a sword master, right? Yeah, they actually added a sword master who does something. That's fucking crazy. And we're gonna break this fucker. Break him. Break his bones. Turn him to but dust. Dust.
I'll help.
Glad we met.
I'm not entirely sure where we need to get him out of there, because even if he's like, avoidance isn't as bad because avoidance you can get around. There's workarounds for it. Honestly, do destroy. Let's break down the door. See what's coming up on the front end here. Cool. A little bit of a cool little thing going on over there. Who knows what we're doing? Do a little destroy. Do a heal on our boy, who's a little hurt, but not extremely hurt. We didn't really have any options for like extremely good dances this time. So now, you know, he's broken us, but ooh, yeah, that's why this place exists. Attack. Radiant.
I'm sorry.
Dance him so that we can... Ooh, that guy's in the he's in the sauce. I didn't notice. Guy's in the sauce. Oh, who cares? We're gonna fight him anyway. Mostly because with this enemy we have pretty much near guaranteed lethal.
Me first.
Across all of our guys. Not like anyone can. I do want to see, can we... It's a 58 for what would be good experience. So let's maybe go for it.
Sorry!
I'll protect you.
Who needs it more? 12? Oh, 7, definitely. Because this should be...
I'll help!
Lethal plus level up on plan.
Did you see that?
Magic, speed, luck. Everything you could ask for, really. What a perfect boy. Oh, and, better. We got the soup. You go to the soup, you drink it up. You drink it up.
I'm here.
So yeah, that's interesting. It's percentile of health based, isn't it? You do like 10% maybe? You do 10% damage on follow-ups, so you do that like even if there's resistance and stuff, you're just like always do 10%. Really good chip damage, I would say. Oh dear. Well, he would probably... Normally you would expect him to miss that, but...
More? Divine One, we can't keep this up. Time to make our
It's like we
escape.
could hear him in our minds. Uh, 3 plus 2 strength. Okay, well...
I'll do my best.
He's dead.
Glad we met.
Alright, that means we're just sort of going in this next room, right? And then there's like one room between us and Victory, and they're coming up from behind, but like they're warriors, so I'm not that spooked by it. I'll move here. I want to at least get the most as I can out of dance, because even though it's like gaining 2 squares on some of them, the real thing I'm doing is I was attempting to get okay, so we turned it into big pillars of ice. That's at least interesting. I'm hoping the enemy clears those for me, because otherwise, I'm not sure I like summon ice pillar attack. Ah, fuck, I could have gotten like a whole extra move on him. Oh, who cares? Oh, dude, the axe guy. Oh, well, wait. Now I see what you do that for.
I had to stop you.
I need to
Do a
be
little
more
bit of murder,
diligent.
you know? Just a little bit. Just a touch of murder.
Unforgivable.
Honestly, do it. Dance.
You have my respect.
Do a little bit of damage. Just get extra EXP on the and then I need to get Clan Emblem at some point. He's been on the squad long enough that I have no desire to replace him. But he feels like, you know, I haven't been using his full potential. Yeah, get him to resistance. It doesn't do anything other than rank up your bond, but ow. What a dick. What a dick again.
Sorry.
No apologies.
He has mentorship. That's going to be so good eventually. Fuck. 27 fucking resistance. And like defense. At least we get the kill, you know?
Think whatever you like.
It's a little bit interesting as a level, but I'm glad that we are headed out. I shouldn't have done this because we have no idea what could be waiting for us inside. Oh wow, it's a warrior, an axe fighter, an axe fighter, an axe fighter, archer, and a sniper. So there's like 2 upgraded guys, and there is a chest. So we do need to get that. But do we care? We wait. We wait. And honestly, we wait. Even though he's a dancer and he could have given us an extra move, we want we want more of our army together, is what I'm thinking here.
For Alusia.
Free level up. So, big on the dex, not as big on the strength. Really wish that was defense, because, that would be Cog. Alright, who are we?
Lose.
I didn't even know that this could double hit.
I have to keep everyone safe.
So good at being a real gamer. So, Sion, if you're here, you 100% take the fucking corn ring off of your dancer, right? Because I feel no need to use a ring on someone whose main action is give extra move.
Dream well.
Ooh, we got a new bow. Miss. Fuck yeah. If we didn't miss there, that would have been bad news.
I'm sorry.
hit him with the magic, and then you dance to hopefully get her in range to the treasure chest. I'm not sure it gets us fully there, but it would be nice to do. 3,000. New bow, which has like 7 extra strength, 4 extra speed, just a ton of avoiding. There's a better hit rate. What is it? It's really good.
Strategy! I need to be more diligent.
Oh. He has to escape. Oh, that's fine.
Our paths diverge for a moment. Divine One, Emblem Corrin.
Why do they diverge? Where are you going? I just saved your bitch ass. Get back here. I have a bit of a work text to deal with here, which is why I'm silent. We'll at least get into the cutscene so that it goes on to.
All right, we're safe.
Hang on. Someone's at the entrance.
Don't tell me. More of the corrupted?
Is everyone okay? I saw all those monsters coming in and got worried.
Vale?
Oh my! We meet again. Did you defeat the monsters?
Yes, we did. Every last one.
I'm glad. How have you been? I was surprised to see you out in that blizzard. I hope you found the cathedral.
Whatever game you're playing, stop it.
Huh? Are you mad about something?
Don't act like you forgot. I can see through your lies now.
Lies? What do you mean? I promise you, I'm not...
Not a step closer! You stay where you are, Belle Princess.
How did you know?
Just looking at you, I feel again the shame of losing father.
You took my country from me. My father. What more do you want?
The people you killed. They had families, but you don't care, do you? All that pain? You don't even give it a second thought.
Wait a moment. I killed people? Who?
Drop the act. You know what you did. How dare you show your face here? You murdered my mother and stole the rings.
I didn't. Please believe me.
Believe you? Like I believed we were friends? I won't make that mistake again.
We've got to do something.
Let her go. It's probably a trap.
You're right.
Divine One? Are you alright?
I'm fine. But the next time I see Vale, I swear.
All right, we have Corrin. We have everything we would need in order to befriend the last DLC characters in Scion's Eyes. So let's at least work on one of them. Probably not the one that he bitched about. Oh, cool! It's like one of those spotted cats. We already have, like, the stripe. I feel like we have enough dog, but we're gonna grab another dog just because. Iron ingots. Let's get out of here. $420 bond fragments. Blaze it.
I killed people. Stole rings. Why would I do that? I don't understand.
Lady Vale, I finally caught up with you.
Oh, Chris. It's you.
You're a hard girl to find. Why'd you disappear? Had me all freaked out.
Papa told you to drag me back home, right?
Told me to... Huh? Oh, I see what's going on here. You're the other one.
I'm not going back. No matter what you say. Papa will just make me do something cruel. When he awoke, I thought we could finally spend time together. But no. Always telling me to kill the Divine Dragon, or attack so-and-so's castle. Well, I don't want to. I'm not an evil person. Despite what all those people said, even the Divine Dragon was angry with me. And I thought we were friends.
The Divine Dragon said you were friends. Wait, you met the Divine Dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's... complicated. Look, whatever those people told you, it's not true. They were imagining things.
You think so?
Of course. How could you have done something bad and then forgotten it?
Right. Right. I couldn't have.
Come on,
If
man.
only I'd said that
This
before.
fucking-
Maybe there
We
wouldn't be
have
this
like
awful
a second
misunderstanding.
brain cell and
You
rub
wanna
them
try
together.
and speak with him again? Set things
This
straight.
man's
I
dressed
do.
evil. Like, you should look at that man and go,
Aren't
ah,
you
this
going to
man's
bring me back?
not good.
If this is what you want, I'll help out. Nothing if not loyal, that's me.
All right. Thank you, Chris. It seems I misjudged you.
It's settled then. Let's head to Firene.
Firene? Why there?
Because that's where the Divine Dragon is going.
How do you know that?
Come on, we're on a schedule here. Gotta head for the port and set sail. Do you want to patch things up or don't you?
I do. I do, you're right. No time to waste.
This ought to be real interesting.
Fortune teller option is open. What does that mean? No, we haven't done a little bit. We haven't taken a little nap. But also, we haven't done the arena. Let's get the arena going. One, you said that I need to go ahead and grab him and go on to win skill inheritance, and then...
I'm Fogado, Psalm's very own prince.
I'm Lynn. I won't be holding back. Are you truly a prince? Really? I'm sorry. It's just I still find it hard to believe.
Sheesh. When you ask like that, I start to doubt it myself. I mean, I am the prince of...
Yeah, skill inheritance. Unit initiates combat with a speed advantage of 7 or more units follow up if possible. It carries before foe can counterattack. Oh, I don't even need to go any further. You said do this one. It becomes better because you would have more. You would need less speed to do it. Who needs... Oh, he is basically at a level up, so we do that.
Ivy, Crown Princess of Illusia.
This is my chance to shine!
You die.
It's okay. I'll win the next one.
Lucky, I
No,
suppose.
you will not. You... That's a level up right there. Ooh, baby. Alright. Who's... I might as well try to level some on her, because...
Thanks for stopping by!
I've been observing the way you fight. I'm ashamed to have underestimated.
Obviously.
Does nearly nothing, but... We're getting somewhere. This one should be a level up, and then she's just like 2 levels away from having her next ability.
I am Marin, Royal Knight of Somme.
Ooh, this
Prepare
is
yourself.
an interesting fight. Very low chance.
Really?
Require quite a lot to go her way. I don't want to have to rush around and grab all this bullshit. Given that most of it's optional anyway, I'm just gonna grab the metal and then leave the rest on the ground and go do the first of the 2 DLCs and DLC missions, and then all that. We have so much bond.
Why, hello!
We could bond like all hell. I would like a meal, please. I would eat with Ivy, and I would eat with Alquist. And I would like you to make the meatballs and beans.
Very well. A moment, please. How's this supposed to go? Mix this with this? Then maybe go! More than properly prepared.
Lovely aroma.
It's delicious. Incredible.
Please, do.
Alright. Real quick, go open up the thing over here. Grab that. Hopefully. Inherit skills. Gato. We're gonna wait a second because I want to see about maybe getting him to the upgraded one, and I think that would be good.
Oh my.
Whatever that is, just a gem sitting in the trash there. That seems interesting. Steel ingot, salmon, a silver ingot. That's pretty good. Steel ingot, steel ingot. We don't need to go grab the fruits and all that. We're just gonna go right in. Like, it's inoptimal, but we're gonna go right into Divine Paralogues, and we're gonna go fight. Oh, we have bonds ready. You definitely want to do that, because we want him to be able to rank up Hector more.
You really know.
I accidentally skipped. I bet we missed an absolutely incredibly powerful thing. Fuck yeah, dude. That's sick as hell. I think Magma Cavern is the one we want to do. Emblem rings, make sure everyone is emblemed up. I don't think Emblem Corrin makes sense on it. I almost want to say is Emblem Corrin the one I give to Clan? Looking at it, it might be Ivy.
Corrin! I'm ready!
Inventory, manage items. Please give me that and that. Hurricane Axe is interesting. We give him more of like a better option for some stuff. Begin this chapter. Who all do we want in this chapter?
This place is sweltering. Are you sure there's an emblem bracelet here?
Ah, yes, I found it. This is the bracelet of the strategist.
That's a relief. Thank you, Tiki. I'll summon the emblem right away. Advise us. Emblem of Acumen.
So I guess I need to talk to the guy with Ike.
So, it's finally happened. I can't say I've been looking forward to this.
Hi there. Thanks for answering our summons. I'm the Divine Dragon.
I am Soren. I suppose you're here to ask for my aid. I would prefer it if you'd bother someone else.
What?
There is only one person who commands my loyalty. You are not him.
Please, don't say that. We need your help.
Yet you seem reluctant to force me to give it. That seems to be your only available course of action if you really are so desperate.
That's a fair point, but I'd really rather come to an agreement.
Very well. Prove you're strong enough to be worth my time, and I'll consider it.
Really? You will?
You don't seem the type to take no for an answer, so it appears I have little choice.
Even so, I'm very glad. Thank you, Emblem Soren.
I only said I would consider it. Not exactly a paragon of listening skills, are you?
Unit selection, we got 12 units. This seems like a pretty good 12. Other than that change I'm gonna make, because I'm pretty sure she feels like she's falling off hard. Make sure we have enough healing around. She have stabs? Oh, there's no reason for her to not have inventory. Manage items. I'll give her ranged healing staff, just in case. And now we can do some swapping. So, this is fucking hectic. Okay, one thing we need to do is we need to not allow. We need to get to the beach, right? Before anything else. So, Alright, I think this is enough. We're gonna go for it.
Let us be done with this then.
Volcanic bombs. Avoid any.
Guaranteed to fall wherever you see magma craters. Just keep your allies off them. Interesting.
No mistakes.
Is he considered on? He's on one, right? So like, if it happens, I forget when it happens.
Let's do this.
If it's on his turn, we're good. I think we need probably. We need a main force going south, because south is going to be much faster making it to the middle where all of these fucking units are. Each side needs at least an archer. If we have an archer, we do have 2 archers. So
Nice. Nice.
Gado can be over here.
As your steward.
South.
Where to?
Me?
We want.
Shall we dance?
We'll send one dancer to both sides. That'll be our move. So we could attack, but we would be standing on the danger zone. So let's instead. Let's instead just wait as a dragon.
Anything for you.
Say the word.
Yes. Level 3. We got a good 50 going.
Excuse me. Oh, thank goodness.
Understood.
I guess we'll move in
Sounds perfect.
and sort of
I can
center
fight.
that person. Okay, so the enemy can't die to...
Take that! I'll look for you
What
in
a-
the
what a
night
punch.
sky.
This man has chosen death.
We'll be together forever.
This man also takes him down. What a guy.
You were a worthy opponent.
So many fucking healing stats.
This smoke is obscuring.
No escape from you.
Just keep
For
on
all
critting.
our sake.
Give him a heal.
Grant me.
I'll fire the first one. Beat the shit out of the second guy.
I'll do as you command.
Can we do anything? Is there anyone who does damage? We get a little bit of damage. Oh yeah, just fucking
Now
shoot
I
him.
have you. I need to get stronger until no one can beat me.
Why did they have the boots on them? They put like a million healers on this map because their units are too stupid to actually walk around correctly.
Better to act than to worry. At your service.
We'll be together forever.
Gotta get through all of this bullshit. Feels like we're definitely in control. Like, unless something happens down here that I'm not expecting, we seem to be doing alright against the enemy. Other than that, this guy... Oh, that's not an armored unit. It was just a guy. Oh yeah, just fly over here and then attack.
I'm your knight to command.
I'm sorry.
All right, that's a kill off the map. That's what we need.
I can't believe I
You're
did
also
that.
gonna need some healing for him. The boy's ill. Keep everyone low. So close to being able to be actually useful for once in our puny existence. Tragic that I have to yank away my flyer to go kill this guy. Otherwise, somebody is almost certainly going to fucking perish. Honestly, break it in, you know, like... Wait. And then we
It's not luck, it's fate.
Boom. Boom. Gonna hurt a little bit, but still, I think we've mostly got this under control right now. Except for the fact that the fuckers pushed me in the order that doesn't let me kill both of them in one shot.
I won't let it.
But, you know, you win some, you lose some.
A good wind.
Honestly, just sort of start engaging and getting in here, because that's... Ooh, actually no. We're going to Town Crystal. Because we have power. The power to Hyper Beam. Does this do physical damage? Why does that attack do physical damage? I guess we'll do the same thing we did last time before we reverse time.
Victory is mine.
We have a lot of this under control. I'm not worried about it, because I guess healing here is probably better. They're not moving, which is good for us.
Of course.
Let's see how good your longbow does when I hit you, and then possibly. Ooh, that's not good for your
I
body.
fight for my friends.
Your body is not gonna be dealing with that one well. Grab a. Grab a refresh of Tiki for a second. We need to get him some movement upgrades.
Understood.
Alright. What is... I trade the elixir over to my boy. And wait, and then he can use the elixir. That'll be his turn. And then she just comes down here and waits for a second. Not dealing with the rest of the shits. then he misses, and that's all that matters. He's done for. Alright, we killed the first
need to get
of
stronger
the
until no one can beat me.
Infinite healers on the map.
Talk about a good time.
Magic, dex, speed, that's what yeah. What more could you really ask for, really?
Alrighty.
And then we dance. And we dance. And then combat arts. Fallen Star. That will allow us to dodge his attack on the next turn, which is important. We murder this guy.
Remember this.
Ooh, I just spotted a rare bug.
I'm ready.
I want to do just a heal, kind of. Or do I want to... What am I doing? My life here. That would be good. That would be a good thing to do. Enjoy doing damage to this individual. I guess he's one of the less useful individuals to attack, but
Oh, thank goodness.
Magic, dex, speed, defense, resistance, luck. That is a level up there, my boy. Yeah, get that. Yeah, kind of want to do something, but I'm not sure what. Other than that is almost certainly going to be beneficial. That helps. I don't know how much. Well, a lot, because this guy, no matter what, when that guy goes to attack, as long as I'm doing damage, I think he dies. Because I think he's at 1 HP right now. Pretty much same with this lance fire.
You were a worthy opponent.
We needed that to happen because otherwise she's in a little bit of a dangerous position. Interesting
Take whatever you like.
decision. Feed the EXP to whoever you want. Both of those people that are in the army. Well, there goes your chances, buddy. And more smoke covers the battlefield. Which is bad, honestly. I'm not a huge smoke on the battlefield fan. I think that is, again, lethal on that fucker. That fucker is dead. One almost does it. Well, it doesn't matter, because you gotta kill him. How many enemies do we have left? Right now, so there's the 6 down here, which, worst comes to worst, we don't actually care about any of them other than Zorn. We got these 3, these 2. So like there's 7 people between us on the left, and like 6 on the right, but those don't even fucking matter. They're all dead. They're doomed. And better than pretty much anything else, we currently have it set up.
I'm sorry.
That I think they're out of major healing? Like, they have the healers back here who have healing. But pretty much anyone who's getting hit by those abilities he has chain guard. Dancers have chain guard. Rejoin the center of field battle. Honestly, just get close. Can. We just might have taken damage on one of these for the first time. I'm not sure. Boom. 23 damage is what it's saying.
No way!
Well, there's John leveling up to level 13. Strength, magic. What a guy. I just love that they keep missing. Meaning that the most that's gonna be done is... They just all missed. I didn't even need to block.
Please stop!
Ow. The Alcrestier is he's a very powerful man. Why is Alcrest powerful? It's because he takes damage and then his friends get a 5% crit and kill the enemy. The battlefield is becoming more and more dangerous. That is part of this.
Please, don't worry.
But it almost feels like I don't need to care because they're that far ahead of the curve right now. Who am I spotting that is going? Radiant bow. And we're not staying on there. We're gonna do some fancy footwork to make sure that that doesn't dick around as our planned action. I'm gonna advance him. Why can't we get there? That's irritating. Well, there goes Fogado murdering millions and millions of people and then reaching peaky friendship. So there's a bow unit dead.
Nothing left.
That's good. That's safety for the flyers. That's good shit. Honestly, move forward. And who's gonna go back for it? He is. He's gonna murder. And we are basically at this point full saving our plans for later. Because who didn't move? Who hasn't moved? Who's left? That's good. Those guys are low. What are they? Oh, he's moving. He just befriended. He just gave his friend a buff or something. Honestly, having him engaged is fine. Like I don't. What?
That was fun! Thanks!
Come on, defense. Dex and defense. What else? Because is it speed or is it dex? Yeah, it's dex percent. So they are 1/4 of the time hitting enemies for about 1 bajillion damage. Okay, so Cataclysm, which would do 23 damage. Good. we want to make sure we're doing as much as we can. So who can we just kill outright? We can almost kill him outright. Ooh, he has bulking. I don't know what that does that he has on him, but and I guess just do the damage we can do. We want as much done as possible, but those guys both have fucking Grey Lances, so they're dead. Like, they don't know it, but they're dead already. It's very interesting and funny that is the way that this goes, because they're both standing on the death zone, right? And the zone, they'll take 23 damage, leaving them at 1 HP. God, that guy's also basically dead at this point. Oh no! Oh no! Oh good. You know what? Is this guy even...
I have to keep everyone safe.
Does this actually matter? I just realized. Can he get... He can. There's no reason to keep going on this one. This one's just... Chloe fucking dying. That's what that is. Chloe fucking dies. For what is essentially zero benefit to anyone. Still might as well kill that guy. I don't know what he does.
Now I need to get stronger until no one can beat me.
You can just kill him for free, and then...
I need to be more diligent.
Interesting. You've done... you've changed the world. And in doing so... honestly, come at me, bitches.
I have to keep everyone safe.
I want to see you try. My boy tanks so well, so what am I worried about? I want that guy to not be able to do damage to us. Use the antitoxin. Start getting everyone else into range, I guess. Put down the last of the elixir. I don't give a fuck. I don't know where we're all going. I don't know where we're going. But I sure know where we're going. At least that guy, if he comes to attack me, is not gonna do that. Like, he's gonna do nothing, because he has a skill base. I have Fireball.
Are you ready to die?
To the death.
Okay, so right now we're at a zone where we can start clearing out some other stuff.
I will
One,
atone.
we probably it would have been better to probably try to figure out how much damage he does, and at some point try to account for that. He can hit me.
I'm sorry.
Ooh, actually, this is bad because I didn't account for. He's gonna have an attack as well. Get rid of the
I
chain
need
guard
to be
guy.
more diligent. I must focus. That was cool, was it not?
Alright, we've gotten rid of almost all of the units. The issue currently facing is that in order to do it again, to continue to deal with all of the units in existence, we need take
Okay, who's next?
and that's bad. What's better, wait one turn to use it and save a bunch of people from taking damage, or Honestly, ooh, that's we don't want to plan together. That's for sure. That guy, too much.
As you wish.
Really low defense and resistance because of these, but honestly, we just want to wait. We're gonna take a billion damage. And I forgot my dancer has no defenses, but he missed. So yeah.
You always did like making things difficult.
Ike?
Let's see if this is good enough for you.
Stop! You don't have to prove yourself to me!
No. I'm sorry, but...
Well, Vienna, you murdered Ike. Good job. Time to take some time, I guess. Because we made a few fucking mistakes. Mainly, I want to, you know, like, if you attack here, we get dealt 19 damage, but if we attack here, we get dealt 9 damage. And also, I think there's no reason to not sort of sidestep onto this one. Because that one at least gives you a little bit of reward for it. And I think that change alone might do it. So they gave the 23, but they're at a high enough health total. Oh, well, actually, they're not going to be at a high enough health total because I don't know if they'll survive at a 7. What the fuck, man? What's that about? Why are you being a little piss baby? Time crystal again. Chloe. And then you send Chloe to fucking hell. Wherever hell is. And you try to survive this one. And you almost certainly die to the fucking cross-map lightning bolt.
You always did like
No, you don't! You survive and run to the cross-map lightning bolt! Let's go! And we get in range to do some damage.
For Lucia.
I'll be okay.
Okay, we got ground smoke going on here, but that's fine. Basically, we need no one in range of being just full killed, right?
Sure, okay.
I assume, given that he didn't attack anyone who is low, I'm gonna hope to time crystal one more time because I want position such that we can actually hope to make the most of this dance, which I'm gonna hope gets enough people close enough that they do damage and kill him. That's the plan right now. Hit him with the poison. Basically, I guess our only hope here is not dying, which I guess we can do.
For the Divine Dragon.
Get in range, Alchrist. Hopefully you don't die. Hopefully no one dies. That would be best. Oh, fuck. I put Violet on the zone.
This can't be. I did everything I...
Alright, that didn't do anything worthwhile. So here's the plan. Here's the plan, right? Go back here. What? I'm fucked. I'm fucked here. Okay, we have the beginning of player phase. That's the best we can do. What range is that attack? He can either hit us with bolting, which has fucking 3 to 10, or 1 to 2. He moves most to here, so 1, 2. So we have a range at which that happens and bad things occur. We want as much going on here as possible.
With pride.
The strength of the stewards.
We want out of range. We want him to actually move in and engage, if he can. Like, that would not be the worst thing to have happen here. That's not where we want him to. But actually, I think we win that. I think we, like, despite him engaging the wrong enemy for what I would want him to do, I'm pretty sure can we get close enough that, like, we can get a couple of more allies on. Like, if even a couple of us get there, I think that wins us the fight. Fuck me, I guess. Woo! I fucking die because I'm too far away.
I love it. For all our sake.
Devoted to you.
Torrential Roar doesn't do jack shit. Does that leave him broken in the next health bar? Because, like, that's the only way we win this. Please tell me him standing right here, close enough. Get in range. And there's no chance of failure.
That
Yes.
was
What?
unimaginable.
That's enough. Let's end it here. Don't look so nervous. You performed rather well.
Does that mean you'll join us?
I am willing, though I suspect my involvement might cause problems for you.
What makes you say that?
I sense you will find my advice difficult to follow. As an example, my mercenary group was tasked with sheltering the princess of a ruined country. At one point, we were surrounded by enemy soldiers looking to capture her. As the group's strategist, my advice to our commander was to surrender her immediately. My logic was that, as mercenaries, gold was our priority. We had no moral obligation to her. Circumstances later changed, but I stand by the advice I gave at the time. I would give it again.
You're right to think I would disagree with that advice, but wrong to think I wouldn't value it. Difficult decisions need to be looked at from every angle. So I actually think it's a good thing that we have such different perspectives.
I could debate you on that point, but I don't see it getting us anywhere. Instead, let me give you this advice. Follow your own ideals.
What do you mean by that?
War is cruel. Wishful thinking won't bring you victory, but sticking to your convictions will. If war has taught me anything, it's that sheer determination can alter the course of history. So go on believing as you do. Continue forward in your own way. I will support that.
I understand. Thank you, Emblem Soren. I know there will be hard choices ahead. I'll be counting on you to help me make them. In the meantime, it's great to have you with us.
Looks like you and I get to team up again. It's good to see you, Soren.
If I'd known you were here, I'd have joined right away. You should have said something sooner.
No harm in a bit of extra training.
May I ask you a favor?
Sure.
I'd like to resume my post. If you'll have me. My place is at your side.
I figured it was only a matter of time until you asked me that. Yeah, of course. I trust you more than anyone. You know that.
Thank you, Ike. Serving you gives me purpose.
Sense of magic and manipulating the conditions of battle. Sign decoy makes a designated ally more likely to be targeted. That's cool because it synergizes. You use that on Ike, and he becomes more likely to be targeted so you can set up his big move. That's actually really interesting. Of course, we get bolting. And he's like the choice for Clan. I was waiting for Clan to have an emblem, and, you know, I don't know if there's one coming in the main line, but that seems to be a good, you know, match. Six steel. 250 bond fragments. $420 bond fragments. Blaze it. But with that, we're going to be ending it here for today. And we will return later, either tomorrow or Wednesday, really just sort of whenever I feel, to continue down the plot and the other DLC. Thank you for watching. I'll see you.